I'm James Tonkin. I run Hangman, a 21st century production and post-production company. We make films for bands and brands, and as part of this we get to travel the world and create visuals in the most unique and amazing places, and with the most incredible musicians and artists in the world. At the start of every project comes the decision of what we shoot on. I pick our tools carefully and obsess over new technology and what it enables us to do creatively. It's never just about megapixels and codecs, but what they represent and allow us to achieve with our images. I'm driven by a compulsion to find new ways to visualize and film our collective experiences. Live music is at the heart of what we do, as music has always been a soundtrack to my life. Each project starts with a series of questions. What do we need to create? How will we capture it? How will we lens it? How mobile and small do we need to be? What environment will we be filming in? On stage, in the crowds, in rain, fire, smoke? Every image we produce starts with the sensor. Full frame and larger is now my only interest, and as such I've migrated all our lenses towards full frame coverage and beyond. Blackmagic's adoption of large sensors is perfectly aligned with my obsession for producing ever large-scale images for home, cinema, or IMAX. When we got the call to film with David Gilmour in Rome for 3 of his live shows, capturing both live footage and tour visuals, the new Blackmagic Pixis camera was the ideal tool for this project. We used the camera in a variety of situations, handheld around the streets of Rome, as show lock-offs, and for on-stage shots. It's amazing to be able to use the same camera for such different uses, as it's adaptable from a small handheld compact rig to concert setups where the camera has to film for 2 to 3 hours without any issues. Having a dual gain ISO is really helpful, with a 400 ISO base for daylight filming and an ISO 3200 for nighttime shots. But most importantly for me is a combination of a large format 6K sensor and B-raw recording, as this delivers the best images for post with the most flexibility in the grade. The biggest shift in production to post workflow has been our adoption of Blackmagic Cloud, both for filming and for our general post-production. The bottleneck has always been from the moment you've wrapped a shoot to the moment you start the edit, as there's always been so many technical steps in the way. As someone who's spent years in hotel rooms downloading footage at the end of each show, backing it up, making proxies, uploading, waiting, downloading, and so on, the ability to record in camera and see the files seamlessly appear within Resolve anywhere else in the world, wherever the editor happens to be, is still mind-blowing. The possibilities of this cloud-based workflow allow us to close the gap between filming and post like never before, with editors being able to collaborate whilst we're in the middle of production. Gone is the concept of making dailies, as there's no delay now between the moment the camera stops recording and the files show up within the post suite. Creatively, all the options are open to us as filmmakers, and the technology itself can disappear, allowing us to focus on the images we create and the live experiences we can translate to the screen.